basketball on 98.7 The Coast. Tom Williams along with Bud Rink. We're at the Pine Belt Arena on the campus of Toms River High School North. And every time this Ocean City basketball team plays, it becomes historic. Tonight, the first ever Tournament of Champions game by an Ocean City basketball team after the Raiders won the state championship, the first girls team to do it on Sunday. The boys, of course, have won 2 state championships in their history, but there was no Tournament of Champions way back then. 49 years ago, as Paul Baruffi likes to remind us, the last time Ocean City had won a state title in boys or girls basketball was the year he was born. But Ocean City warming up here to take on Red Bank Catholic, the number 1 ranked team in all of South Jersey, and the non-public state A champion. The Red Bank Catholic is 28-1. They're only lost to Moore Catholic from New York. Ocean City comes into the game ranked number 9. They are 26-4. And Joe Montano, the coach of Red Bank Catholic, 503 wins, 128 defeats. He's won 7 state titles and 2 Tournament of Champions titles. Ocean City's Paul Baruffi, 259-81 in his 12th season, Bud.
I tell you, Tom, it's really exciting for the girls. I mean, we're talking about the coaches. It's obviously exciting for the coaches, but to have the opportunity to play in a game like this is just so exciting, and for both teams. And if you've never had the opportunity, it's just really something very, very special.
Here's the national anthem for the West Point chorus. We'll sing the national anthem here at the Pine Belt Arena at Toms River North. This game brought to you with the best wishes of everyone at Calvi Electric in Atlantic City. We encourage you to get out and support your favorite high school team each and every week. Julia Duggan comes into this game. It'll be her 115th game at Ocean City High School with 1,639 points, 1,177 rebounds, both second all-time, and 61 double-doubles, more than any girl or boy has ever had at Ocean City High School. Red Bank Catholic, a balanced type of team, but Ocean City will have a slight advantage inside. They go 5'11", 5'9", and 5'8" against Ocean City's 5'11", 5'10", and 6'2".
You know, Tom, the other thing, and obviously it's a big game, but just the atmosphere here, it's almost, obviously, if anyone who's not been here before, it's not like a typical high school gym. As you said, we're in the gymnasium, the Toms River North High School here, and it's almost like a small arena. I mean, you come in from outside, they have closed-circuit TV, you can watch the games out in the hallway. They have a large built-in concession stand, and it's almost like like you could use this as a professional practice area.
Actually, it's located here, but it's not part. They don't play very many games here. They have a beautiful gymnasium down the hall that Toms River North plays in. And Jay Leno has performed in here. A lot of top names throughout the years, even a few country artists. Good. Not sure about Sugar Land, but so it is a very nice facility. In the first game, by the way, Point Pleasant Beach defeated Trenton Catholic 74-68, and Caitlin Flaherty has already scored about 2,100 points as a junior, had 36 points. Marina Mabry scored 29 points. Flaherty was 16 for 17 from the foul line, and Mabry was 18 for 21. So they scored 65 of the 74 points. In the state final, they scored all 56 of Point Pleasant Beach's points. Their only loss, Point Pleasant Beach, is to St. John Vianney. You may have seen them down at the Shore when they played Holy Spirit in the shootout at Holy Spirit in January. So we're set to go here. It'll be Grace Fallon, a 5'11 junior, jumping against Julia Duggan. The winner of this game will play Rancocas Valley on Thursday right back here. Opening tap control by Red Bank Catholic.
Interesting to see how Ocean City sets up here defensively.
Mary Kate Caverly. We've got two Mary Kates in this game. Caroline Corcoran gets the ball out to Alfano near half court. Back to Corcoran on the left sideline. They're patient, much like Ocean City. They won't panic. And they'll play the same type of intense defense.
Ocean City opens in a man-to-man, Tom.
Out top of the key is Alfano, swings it right side. They feed inside to the baseline. Trying to spin to the middle, couldn't get in there. Gives it back to Fallon. She starts a drive, drives past Duggan, misses the shot, and Duggan has the rebound. She takes off, falls into a seated position at half court, and gives the ball to Johnson.
Both teams going to play man, and as you said, Tom, both teams very good defensively.
Johnson drives the lane, bounces to Mateer. The ball goes to the floor. Mateer gets it in the lane. Her shot no good, way short. Didn't look like it was blocked. Alfano got the rebound. Quickly down court. It's Barazzato with the ball. She brings it back outside. Remember, you can go to oceancitysports.com and watch this game or listen to it online. Matt Ulmer is at the controls from Ulmer's Appliance. OceanCitySports.com has live streaming video as well as play-by-play. Red Bank Catholic sizing up the Ocean City defense. As we said, they'll be patient. Corcoran drives the baseline and puts it in off the glass.
Very nice drive by Corcoran, Tom, and got a typical baseline drive. She got her opposite hand up in there and made that bank shot.
Cross half court. It's Johnson swings it left. Duggan outside, passing up a three is Piergross. She backs off. She's got 39 of them this year. Her pass to Duggan. Duggan saves it, but throws it away, trying to get it into Landy. It comes to Alfano, and coming across half court with the ball is Caverly. She goes right down the lane, drops it off for Fallon right in the lane. Fallon fires a three from the right side, and it's good. Grace Fallon makes it 5-0 Red Bank Catholic.
That helps your confidence a lot. You make your first big three.
Piergross with the ball, out near half court. Gets it right wing to Landy. Landy out high. They swing it left to Piergross. Johnson pops out but can't get the ball. Piergross backs up with the dribble. Bounces to Duggan at the foul line. She turns. Her 14-footer is good. Ocean City on the board. First 2 points for Julia Duggan.
So both teams in a man-to-man, and 5 of the 7 points are scored from 15, 16 feet or better.
3 minutes gone in the first quarter. It's Red Bank Catholic 5, Ocean City 2. Winner to play Rancocas Valley Thursday at 6 o'clock. Left side, here's a three on the way by Barazzotti. It's no good. The rebound grabbed long by Duggan, and she brings it across half court. Call for a discontinued dribble. The ball bounced up on her, hit both hands.
Yep, that's exactly what happened. Interestingly enough, Tom, Grace Fallon, who's a 5'11 junior, going to play Julia Duggan man-to-man and vice versa. She looks like she can handle the ball pretty well on offense, as does Julia.
Outside, it's Alfano, fires a three, rims the basket, no good, and the ball's out of bounds to Red Bank Catholic. Paul Barufi with his hands outstretched, not sure about that call. Nice crowd here. Ocean City had a little longer trip. Fallon with the ball, puts it in the hands of Barazzotti. Now they swing it left side. Alfano. Corcoran gives up her dribble. Now Barazzotti comes out to help, tries to drive the lane, gets through, spins it up good.
All right. It's like 3 for 3 from the field.
7-2, Red Bank Catholic, halfway through the first quarter. Landy holds left side. Down the lane, Duggan, and she floats it over the rim and good. 4 points, all 4 of Ocean City's for Julia Duggan. Red Bank Catholic ran out of gas in a couple of their games this year and managed to hold on and win. It's important to them to get an early lead. They had one, but it's a small one, 7-4. Foul line. It's Caverly. Shot up, no good. The rebound by Fallon. Her follow is good.
Yeah, Ocean City needed somebody on the defensive boards there on the opposite side.
5 points for Fallon. That's the difference. 9-4. Ocean City trails. Landy feeds into Duggan. She's double teamed. The ball's wrestled away from her and out of bounds. It'll be Ocean City possession.
They double team Duggan down low.
Landy will inbound. She holds. Finally gets in the corner to Mateer, who feeds into Duggan. A short shot is good. Hit the back rim, looked like it might pop out, but hit the front rim and stayed in. 9-6, RBC on top. Alfano brings it out high, gets it back.
Interestingly enough, on the drive to the basket by RB, they had that underhand shot.
Shot up off the glass and no good by Barazati. The rebound comes to Piergros, who brings it across half court. Freshman who stepped in when Carissa Barbeau went down with that knee injury and has had a tremendous season. Feed low to Duggan. She's in the lane. The ball knocked away from her. Rebound. The ball comes to Barazati. Looked like there was a lot of contact there. Here's the three on the way. Off the rim, no good by Corcoran. And the rebound out of bounds to Red Bank Catholic.
Yeah, I kind of felt like they grabbed both of her arms in the lane there, and just the official was kind of screened out.
It'll come inbounds from Barazati. She goes into the lane. Shot for Caverly is no good, and the ball rebounded by Duggan and knocked out of her hands and out of bounds. It'll be Ocean City possession. Raiders trail 9-6 with 2.5 minutes left in the first quarter.
Actually, that was one of those plays where Duggan actually carried the ball out of bounds, but she was bumped out. So instead of calling the foul, they just gave Ocean City the ball.
Mateer on the left wing. Between the circles is Johnson. Johnson to Landy, who spins away from the defense. Tries to hook it in to Duggan, and it's intercepted by Fallon. She's on the run. Fallon across the lane. 18-footer off the rim, no good. The rebound taken by Mateer. Mateer races across half court. Can't get his shot. Brings it out to Landy. Her 18-footer is short. The rebound grabbed inside by Caverly. Caverly on the run. Feeds baseline to Fallon. And whips it out. The three is on the way. Too strong by Alfano. Rebound comes to Fallon. Back in the corner. Here goes Corcoran for three. No good. Another long rebound to Fallon, and she's fouled by Duggan.
Yeah, 2 long rebounds, as is often the case. You can have all the position in the world, but that three-point shot sometimes generates a long rebound. That's what happened both times, and I think the Raiders got a little bit frustrated there that they weren't able to pick up any of those offensive rebounds in that series.
Ocean City shooting 75% from the field, 40% for Red Bank Catholic, but Red Bank Catholic leads it 9-6. They've had more shots. They've shot the ball 10 times to Ocean City's 4.
I think they just shot it about 6 times in a row there, it seemed like.
Where the ball was Caverly, out near half court. Minute 20 left, first quarter. Fallon holds it. And she's playing catch with Caverly. They may be playing for one shot here. Long time. Fallon starts to drive, drops it off for Barazati. Back to Fallon. Now Duggan doesn't want to play her too close because she already has a foul. Sat out 12 minutes of the first half in the state final.
As I said, Fallon can handle the ball too, so she'll be a challenge for Duggan outside.
Quinn McMenamin, who came into the game, it was a shot no good, and the battle for the rebound is grabbed by Corcoran. Also into the game is Taylor Price for Ocean City. Left side, Corcoran. Corcoran feeds baseline. The shot is up, no good, and the foul is called. Foul's on Duggan, her second.
Yep, Fallon got behind her, and Julia, just bumped her down low. she knew she was going to give up the easy shot underneath, so her second foul.
Fallon misses the free throw, the first one. Substitutes into the game. Mateer is back in, replacing Duggan. And also Maria Balaco is into the game for Red Bank Catholic. Second free throw is also no good. The rebound chased down by Landy. Johnson will bring it across half court. Johnson passes left side through the hands of Mateer. Comes to Balaco. She's on the run. Balaco down the lane. Scoop shot is good.
Yeah, they haven't missed too many of the close ones.
Maria Balaco, first 2 points. It's 11-6, Red Bank Catholic. Piergross with the ball. Going to fire up a 16-footer. Knew the time was running out. Hits the back rim, no good. And we played 1 quarter here at the Pine Belt Arena in Toms River. And the Casey's of Red Bank Catholic lead.
Ocean City controls the boards a lot of times between Landy's tenacity and she and Mateer and Duggan, obviously. Fallon's going to bring one of those girls, whoever's going to play her outside, which was the case with Duggan. And then, you know, they lose that person to pick up any defensive rebounds underneath. So it'll be interesting to see who's able to pick up the slack here on the boards end.
Tess Salazzo checks into the game for Ocean City to start the second quarter. Here's Landy down the lane, up too strong, but the rebound's tipped out of bounds by Tara Daniels of Red Bank Catholic. It'll be Ocean City possession.
Obviously, too, somebody needs to pick up offensively for Duggan, as Mateer did in the last game. In the state
Price gets it into Landy, and her pass is loose. Finally grabbed by Corcoran. Long pass down court for the layup, up too strong. But the rebound grabbed inside by McMenamin. Now driving the lane, shot up no good. Little body block there as Balaco couldn't hit it. Johnson got the rebound and a foul is called. A lot of contact in this game on both ends. The foul is on Daniels.
That particular series, there was a tremendous amount of contact there. I think Landy's got a bloody nose. She's come out of the game for a minute there.
That's the first foul against Red Bank Catholic. And Olivia Briggs, the 5'7" freshman, checks in. She brings it across half court. Has a lot of potential. Price with the ball, pressured at half court to Briggs on the left wing. It's knocked away from her and out of bounds. It's Ocean City possession, I think, based on the way he pointed, even though the players started to run down court. Now the officials are going to confer.
Yeah, I think the one official called it was Red Bank Catholic's ball, and the other one said it was Ocean City's ball.
It's Ocean City possession, they decide. RBC has the arrow, so if they couldn't decide, they would have gotten the ball. It comes in the corner to Price. She gets it back to Briggs. Both Duggan and Landy on the bench for Ocean City. Duggan with 2 fouls, Landy with an injury. Here's an interception by Alfano, down for the layup and good.
Yeah, Ocean City's going to need somebody here to step up in a leadership role as well as in the offensive end here a little bit now.
Timeout is called by Paul Barufi with 7 minutes behind ShopRite. Car Caress. Phone for an appointment, 609-398-8482. Also free pickup and delivery. Something special for your vehicle at a price that fits your budget. Now they're going to put Julia Duggan back into the game with 2 fouls.
Yeah, this is a calculated gamble here by Barufi. Tommy, he doesn't really have much choice.
Briggs has the ball ripped away from her by Caverly. Quick down court pass to Alfano. Back outside to Caverly. Natalie Landy is holding an ice pack on her the right part of her forehead and sitting on the bench. There's a pass, a wild pass. It sails out of bounds. Ocean City will take over.
So obviously it wasn't a bloody nose, but whether she has some kind of lump there on the side of her eye or what.
Duggan walks it up across half court, crosses over, backs up with the dribble, guarded by Fallon. She gets it to Briggs on the right wing. Briggs starts a move, has it tipped away. They dive for the ball, and it's scooped up by Salazzo. She feeds Mateer, who puts it up off the back rim, no good, and the ball's tipped out of bounds by Duggan. It'll be RBC possession.
Raiders looking for their first 2 points here in the second quarter. 2 minutes gone.
Piergross back in. Salazzo sits down for Ocean City. Across half court is Carolyn Corcoran. Passes on the left wing to Barazati. Looking for the crossover. She makes the crossover. Piergross stays with her, though. Shot's no good. The wrong rebound comes to Johnson. Duggan will bring it across half court. Nope, Johnson will. Johnson gets a screen going right to Piergross, top of the key. She can't get a shot. Fouling out on her quickly. Left side to Mateer. Feeds inside Duggan, her 12-footer, off the rim, no good, but Mateer breaks the rebound loose. It comes to Piergross. It's stolen from her, but she steals it right back. Outside to Johnson. Lobs inside for Duggan, and it's tipped away and stolen by Caverly.
Yeah, that tried to force that one to Julia.
Left side, Corcoran. Looked at it like she was going to shoot the three, but didn't. Brings it outside to Caverly. They swing it right. Barazati. Corcoran passing it around the perimeter. Caverly. 2-0 here in the second quarter so far. Down the lane, the shot's no good. The wild underhand shot by Barazati, but she drew a foul. Foul is on Olivia Briggs.
And Julia talking to the official about some holding going on down there. She wants to be careful because, again, a calculated risk to have a player in the rest of the half with 2 fouls. But when Landy went out, Tom, that really left Mateer as the only rebounder, and you can't do it yourself. You need somebody else with good size. And I think that's obviously why Paul Baruffi made the decision he did.
Barazati misses the free throw badly to the right, hits this one. It's their first. They're 1 for 4 on the foul line. Across half court is Salazzo, who's back into the game. Gets it to Duggan out near half court. Swings it left side to Mateer. Mateer swings back, spins to the baseline, up off the glass and good. Mary-Kate Mateer, her first 2 points, and it's 14-8.
Nice move and a nice finish.
Left side, it's Corcoran. Corcoran on the left wing. Corcoran swings it right side. Alfano. Barazati back to Corcoran on the left wing. Tries to bounce it inside. Duggan intercepts it. Duggan across half court. Gets it out to Piergross. Her 3 on the way. Off the rim, no good. And the rebound up for grabs right there. Finally taken by Barazati. She wings it ahead to Corcoran, who can't get the shot. Down the lane, the spin off the glass is good by Mary-Kate Caverly, her first 2 points. 6 players have scored for Red Bank Catholic, and that's their scouting report. Here's Mateer. Tries to feed inside to Salazzo and throws it over her head and out of bounds.
Yeah, that's a play where you're looking for Landy or somebody who has a few more inches, so she threw that pass a little high. I just think from practice.
Walking it across half court, Mary-Kate Caverly, the 5'8 senior. She puts it in the hands of Grace Fallon. Fallon to the foul line and brings it back out. Whips it left side, Barazati. She goes baseline, spins it off the glass, no good. Rebound Duggan.
Boy, Julia just stood there, didn't even put her hands up. Was willing to give the layup up. The ball just didn't fall.
Holding near half court is Johnson. Looking for something to happen. Now she gives up her dribble, lobs it for Duggan, who goes and gets it at the baseline. Duggan, 15-footer is good from the baseline. There was a collision there, and they didn't call it. So they are allowing physical play here. Well, it could have gone either way. Duggan could have been charged with an offensive foul. Yeah, but no foul was called, and she hit the jumper.
I think Paul Baruffi thinks maybe it could have been offensive, and let's get her out of here for the last couple minutes.
Lob right side to the baseline. Reverse layup. Hits the bottom of the backboard by Caverly. Rebounded by Duggan. And she gets it to Johnson. Will bring it across half court. Ocean City down 6. 2:20 left first half. Johnson with the ball. To the right. Spins back to the foul line. Gives it to Mateer. Lane to the basket. Up and good.
Another good finish by Mateer.
Timeout called by Joe Montano. A full timeout.
Field goal attempts for Red Bank Catholic 23, for Ocean City 12. That's just attempts. And turnovers, Ocean City 10.
Just 2 for Red Bank Catholic.
Right.
Walking it up is Caverly. The Caseys lead it by 4. Right side, Caverly holds. Guarded by Mattia. The two Mary Kates playing each other here. Caverly between the legs gives up the dribble. Now puts it in the hands of Alfano. 2 patient teams basically on offense and 2 aggressive defensive teams. Corcoran bounces to Fallon at the foul line. She spins back to Corcoran. 3 on the way. Yes. Carolyn Corcoran.
It's a big 3 to Raiders that scored the last 4 points.
She's got 5. The lead is now 7. Johnson with the ball. Top of the key, Piergross. Swings it right side. Price. Mateer at the top of the key. Starts a drive, has the ball tipped away. It's on the floor and out of bounds off of Fallon's leg. Right in front of us. Quinn McMenamin comes back into the game. A lot of St. Patrick's hats in the stands here. Of course, the Caseys of Red Bank Catholic celebrate St. Patrick's Day the whole month of March, probably. Down low, it's Duggan. Spins into the lane. It's stolen away from her by Barazati.
Yeah, she had it down around her waist.
Alfano with the ball. Corcoran passes left side. Back out high to McMenamin. Alfano can't get through. She backs off. 40 seconds left, first half. Ball loose. Foul is whistled. Price over the top. I'm pretty sure. Yep. Her first. Team 4th. Nobody's in any foul trouble team-wise. 4 against Ocean City, 1 against Red Bank Catholic, so there won't be a bonus situation in this half.
Wow, Tom Landy's back in the game. What a nasty-looking eye.
It comes inbounds. Top of the key. Nothing there for Corcoran. Gets it to Caverly. 30 seconds left first half. RBC with the ball, leading by 7. Tournament of Champions first round game. The winner will play Rancocas Valley here on Thursday at 6 o'clock. Second game will be Point Pleasant Beach against Shabazz. That's the semifinals of the Tournament of Champions. 10 seconds left in the half. They're going to go for the shot now. They put it in the hands of McMenamin. And back to Caverly, who missed the layup. The rebound by Johnson, and I think she's fouled. Or no, maybe they just knocked it out of bounds. Yeah, they did. So it's Ocean City possession at the other end of the court with 2.7 seconds left. The Raiders down 7. They won't try to do anything with it. Comes into Mateer, and she lets the clock run out.
But a great play that Red Bank Catholic had there, and they just threw a brick up on the layup. Actually, Landy's running by us now, and the bruise is just on the high cheekbone by the corner of her eye. You can tell she
starts with the ball. They didn't seem to want it. Now finally somebody goes out of bounds to take it. Grace Fallon, who had 5 points in the first half, along with Carolyn Corcoran. The leading scorer in the game is Julia Duggan with 8 for Ocean City. Mary Kate Mateer has the other 4. It's 19-12 in favor of Red Bank Catholic.
Ocean City's going to need to try to score the first couple buckets here and, get a little confidence going. If Red Bank Catholic gets the first 2 or 3 scores, it'll get a little bit desperate.
Cross half court with the dribble is Mary Kate Caverly. 6 players have scored for Red Bank Catholic. Left side Corcoran, 3 on the way, off the rim, no good. Battle for the rebound. It's out of bounds to Red Bank Catholic. RBC all in white with the green and gold numerals and trim. Ocean City in the red with the black and white trim. Wide open is Fallon on the inbound. She hits the 12-footer. She's got 7 points. And the lead is up to 9.
Reminds you of Duggan, except she doesn't have Duggan's physicality.
Here's Duggan with the ball. Swings it right to Johnson. Johnson lobs for Duggan. It's tipped away. Loose on the floor and scooped up by Fallon. Ahead it goes to Barzati. In the corner, 3 on the way from Corcoran. Off the rim, no good. Fight for the rebound. Fallon has it in the opposite corner. Fallon with a crossover down the lane, pulls up from 10 feet, it's good. 2 quick buckets by Grace Fallon to start the second half, and a 30-second timeout is called by Paul Barufi. His team trails 23-12. Ever dream about mountains of pot roast or meatloaf just like Mom used to make? Then take a bite out of Golden Corral's daily luncheon and dinner buffet and turn your dreams into reality. Golden Corral has all of your home-style favorites, from fried chicken and mashed potatoes to fresh-baked rolls and a chocolate fountain that flows all day. Plus, hand-carved steak is now part of the daily dinner buffet. Make your food dreams come true at Golden Corral on the Black Horse Pike at the Shore Mall. Ocean City possession.
I won't be surprised, Tom, when Red Bank Catholic gets the ball back if Landy and Julia Duggan switch defensive responsibilities.
Johnson across half court to Piergross. Piergross swings it left. Feed to Landy at the foul line. Back out, Piergross for 3. Back rim no good. Rebound loose on the floor. Johnson knocked it loose, but Fallon comes up with it. Here comes Caverly across half court, swings it left side. Alfano can't get through and brings it outside. Now Alfano for 3, off the rim, no good. Rebound taken by Mateer. She gets it in the hands of Johnson. Across half court to Mateer on the left wing. Back to Johnson. Lobs foul line to Landy. Gets to Duggan. Duggan down the baseline. Offensive foul is called.
I mean, Fallon was moving, but Julie just kind of ran her over on the baseline there.
That's the third on Duggan. First in the second half against Ocean City.
Can't afford to take her out of the game at this point, although I think the Raiders are a little bit trying to force the ball into Julia a little bit instead of looking for a shot themselves here.
Caverly near half court. Crosses over, goes left. Can't get through, gives up her dribble, brings it out to Fallon. Top of the key. Fallon feeds inside to Corcoran. She spins, goes up and under, and draws a foul on Nicole Piergross.
I tell you, that up and under move, 2 or 3 of the Caseys have perfected that move, and that's a great move to draw a foul.
1 for 4 on the line, though, for Red Bank Catholic, and she bangs this one off the back of the rim.
See, Fallon, when I said before, she's like Duggan without the physicalness. She handles the ball so well outside, as Julia does, and Julia's not used to playing somebody big away from the basket, which is the advantage the Raiders have when she does it.
Corcoran misses them both, so they're 1 for 6 from the foul line. Feed inside to Duggan, up and good on the pass from Mateer. 10 points for Julia Duggan.
First points of the quarter.
23-14, 9-point lead. Down the baseline, Barazati throws it up off the dribble and she's fouled. Fouls on Mateer, her first, team third.
As we said before, I mean, they're getting so many more offensive opportunities, is Red Bank Catholic.
Barazati makes that free throw. Her second from the line. She's 2 for 3. And makes another. 5 points for Alex Barazati, and it's an 11-point lead again for Red Bank Catholic. Salazzo with the ball. Passes left wing to Mateer. She goes to Landy, left of the lane. Spins to the baseline. Throws it up wild. Rebound by Katie Johnson, and she draws a foul. And Ocean City will get its first free throws of the game with 5:16 left in the third quarter.
Well, I'll tell you, Katie Johnson, who's what, 5'3"? I mean, there's a couple of young ladies maybe about her size, but for her to grab that rebound was pretty impressive.
She shoots a pair. First one's good. She's an 81% foul shooter, one of the top 2 or 3 in the Cape Atlantic League. Has another.
Certainly made a couple big ones in that South Jersey.
This one high off the rim, hits the rim again, no good. The rebound taken by Fallon. 25-15, RBC by 10. Driving the baseline, a floater off the dribble is good by Barazati. She's got 7. Johnson quickly across half court. to Mateer. Mateer tries to feed Landy, but well defensed by Corcoran, intercepts it. Corcoran across half court, right side. It's Alfano, and she brings it out to Caverly. On the left wing, Barazati. Barazati gives it to Alfano. Here's a three on the way from Corcoran, and she hits it. Carolyn Corcoran, her second three of the game. She's got 8, and the lead is 15. Well, they lighten it up now. Johnson with the ball to Landy left side. She drives to the baseline, can't get through, comes out high. Mateer swings it to Johnson right wing. Bounces for Landy. It's intercepted by Barazati. She's going 2-on-2 to the basket, up off the back of the rim and good. 9 points for Barazati, and timeout is called by Ocean City. The Raiders call a full timeout. Remember, you can listen or watch this game online at OceanCitySports.com. Matt Ulmer, Ulmer Appliances, streaming it online.
17 points is a lot for Ocean City to overcome, Tom. They're going to have to start on some kind of a run, right away.
Here's Duggan on the right wing. Closely guarded by Fallon. Brings it out to Johnson. Johnson drives in the lane. A shot blocked by Fallon. She kind of picked it out of the air. Gets it ahead to Corcoran. Now they swing it top of the key. 3 on the way. Back rim no good by Alfano. Rebound comes to Johnson. She races across half court to the right wing. Comes up high to Duggan. She'll shoot 18-footer off the rim no good. Johnson has the rebound. Gives it to Landy. Landy holds. High pass, but Price saves it. Bounces to Duggan at the foul line. She turns. Her jumper's off the back rim no good. Rebound taken off by Corcoran. Corcoran on the run. Corcoran to the basket, up and short. Rebound Fallon is up and good. Excuse me, that was Alfano who fouled. She has 4 points. 34-15, a 19-point lead for Red Bank Catholic.
Well, they're just really turning it up defensively, Tom, and on the offensive end, just running good sets, making some shots.
A turn by Duggan, can't get the shot, brings it to Landy. She drives the lane, puts it up too strong. The rebound comes to Barazati. Barazati on the run, feeds, the layup is good by Alfano, and she's got 6 points, 4 of them here in the third quarter. Ocean City has scored just 3 points here in this third quarter, and 17 have been scored by Red Bank Catholic. Top of the key, here's a 3 on the way from Piergross. It's no good. The rebound taken at the baseline by Fallon. Fallon across half court. Alfano to the basket, feeds, and puts it in with a left hand.
What an impressive move that was. Went to the basket, right-handed, switched to her left hand at the last minute, reached around the defender and put the ball up. 13-0 run here for the Caseys.
Price brings it out to Johnson. Johnson to Duggan, who turns at the foul line, feeds to Landy. Her shot's no good, partially blocked by Corcoran. Fallon comes with the ball. Fallon at the top of the key, feeds at the baseline. A little spinning reverse overhead layup is no good by Alfano. Duggan with the ball across half court, shoots an 18-footer. It's short. Rebound chased in the corner by Piergross, but she can't save it.
Boy, I'm tired watching them run up and down the court at this pace. It's just been all Red Bank Catholic here in the third quarter, Tom.
Mateer and Salazzo check back in for Ocean City. Johnson and Landy sit down. 1:19 left in the third quarter. Quinn McMenamin is back into the game, along with Tara Daniels for Red Bank Catholic. Here's a 3 on the way from distance. No good by Corcoran. Rebound. Piergross has it. She's across half court. Backs off with a dribble. Less than a minute, third quarter. Piergross passes right wing to Price. She starts a drive. Pulls up from 12. Off the rim, no good. Rebound taken by Balacco. She outlets to Corcoran, and her shot is off the rim, no good. Price with a rebound. Piergross brings it across half court. 35 seconds left. Third quarter. Right side, feed to Duggan, and she's fouled. A lot of physical things happened in this game, and that was a light foul. Yeah. It's charged against Corcoran. Her first, team second. Only 3 fouls in the game. The whole game against Red Bank Catholic, and Ocean City's only been whistled for 7.
We had the same reaction to that, Tom.
It comes in to Salazzo, holds over her head, drives, bounces left side to Mateer. Mateer in the lane, and she's fouled. .44 is the signal. Tara Daniels, he held his 4 fingers up for a long time, and number 4 is not in the game. But on the line is Mary Kate Mateer. She's got 4 points all in the second quarter. First free throw is short.
You know, sometimes they do that little 4-4 or 2-2 wave with their fingers. They all have their own little style.
Second free throw is good. Kind of rattles in. 5 points from Mateer. It's 38-16. Red Bank Catholic in control. Right side, Barazati feeds. They get it back in the right corner. Now back to Barazati. She puts it in the hands of Caitlin Conroy, the 6'2" junior. Now outside is Tara Daniels, and Salazzo knocks the ball away from Balacco before she can get off a shot. So we played 3 quarters here at the Pine Belt Arena, and Red Bank Catholic has built a 38-16 lead. They've outscored Ocean City. The short end here, the 38-16 score as we start the fourth quarter against Red Bank Catholic. Both teams with the, Landy's not out there, Price is. Otherwise, it's the starting teams. Landy got hit in the cheek just below the eye, and they may not take a chance with her again. She did come back in, played a few minutes, but then they took her out. Here's a 3 from Piergross. Back rim, no good, almost dropped. The rebound taken by Corcoran. She's on the run, pulls up, gets it into the hands of Alfano. There's Corcoran, left wing. It's short with a 3. Rebound grabbed by Mateer. Races across half court and falls to the floor. Call for traveling. Wow. Ball goes over to the Caseys of Red Bank Catholic. 28-1. Undefeated against New Jersey competition. Lost to Moore Catholic of New York.
A lot of contact there. Double teamed Mateer, and she got in the midst of the 2 defenders and called her for traveling.
Carolyn Corcoran with the ball. Right side, Caverly gets it back in the corner. Starts down the baseline. Gets all the way through. Passes it off to McMenamin. Her shot's no good, and it's knocked out of bounds by Corcoran. Ocean City possession. The Raiders have only scored 4 points here in the second half in the 9 minutes that they played.
Yeah, they just, as I said, looked for Duggan a lot. So I think you got to give Red Bank Catholic a lot of credit. They just played stifling man-to-man, very physical defense.
Ball was knocked into the backcourt by RBC, and Duggan went and got it. She feeds inside for Mateer, but it's intercepted by Fallon. Across half court, they get it to left side to Corcoran. She can't get a shot. Ball taken away by Duggan. Piergross across half court. Price gets the ball to Duggan. She holds right at the 3-point line. Pressured by Fallon, who falls down.
Duggan didn't take advantage of it when she did fall down. It was interesting.
Mateer into the lane, a shot partially blocked, and the ball goes over to the Caseys. Across half court, they feed inside to Fallon, and her layup is good with the left hand. 11 points for Grace Fallon. She's high for Red Bank Catholic.
Nice player.
Ocean City on the attack. Mateer between the circles. Left side, down the baseline, Salazzo. That's knocked loose A dive for it, saved by Salazar. Price from 15 feet is good. Taylor Price with her first points.
Credit to Salazar with the hustle. Keep the ball alive and get it out there to Price.
Outside, it's Corcoran. Between the circles, Alfano. Caverly puts it in the hands of Alfano. Red Bank Catholic, as they have been all game and all season, patient with the ball. And now, of course, with a big lead, they can be more patient. Here's a shot, no good by McMenamin, rebounded by Duggan, and she's fouled for the Ocean City possession. It's fouls on Fallon. Her first, team fourth.
Wholesale changes for the Raiders, Tom, 4 for 4.
Everybody but Duggan comes out. Johnson's back in. Briggs is back in. Landy's back in. And Sierra Schoenwald, the 5'10 sophomore, is on the court. Duggan near half court. Gets it to Schoenwald. Landy lobs to Duggan. Ball comes loose. And it's scooped up by Corcoran. Right of the lane. They get the ball to Alfano. Backs off. Swings it right. Caverly. Skip pass all the way across to Corcoran. Timeout called by Red Bank Catholic. Full timeout called by Joe Montano. With 4:29 left in the fourth quarter, RBC leads Ocean City.
They got to run these TV commercials a little faster. They're holding the game up for them to finish the commercials here. It's all like professional league.
The games are available on Verizon Fios Channel 1, which we don't get in most of the southern part of the state. Here's a pass to Corcoran, top of the key. She backs off. Alfano, but we have the live stream from Matt Homer at OceanCitySports.com. And you'll see a live hit. Down the lane goes Fallon, and she lays it in with her left hand. 13 points for 5'11 junior Grace Fallon. 42-18. Red Bank Catholic is going to move into the semifinals and take on Rancocas Valley. They're ranked number 1 and number 2 in South Jersey, so it'll be interesting. Spin move by Landy, but she's called for traveling.
You know, there's always a lot of talk about, do you have a letdown the game after you win the state championship? And, you know, obviously that may be a little bit true, but in all honesty, I don't think that's the case here tonight. I just think the Caseys just are, you know, they got a little bit more talent out there right now, and their defense is just as good as Ocean City's has always been all season long.
6'2 junior Caitlin Conroy comes back in for Red Bank Catholic. She turns, puts it off the glass, no good. Rebound taken by Schoenwald. Here's Johnson across half court. Johnson penetrates, gets it to Duggan. Her 17-footer is good. 12 points for Julia Duggan. Puts her over 1,650 points for her career, second only to Lisa Foglio. Double team on and stolen by Johnson. Now she has the ball go to the floor. Jump ball is called. It'll be Red Bank Catholic's possession.
Tremendous scrappy play there by Johnson, and she had a breakaway layup, but Duggan was trying to help her out to get the ball, and Johnson got the ball and then ran into Julia. She was trying to get a little bit of a breakaway there and allowed the Red Bank Catholic player to come back and tie her up.
McMenamin is into the game for Red Bank Catholic. Gradually they'll take out their starters. Corcoran puts it in the hands of Barazati. Barazati's pass picked off by Landy. Landy pulls up, 10-footer, off the rim, no good. Rebound grabbed by McMenamin. Across half court to Barazati. Corcoran goes to the floor, trying to drive the baseline. Gets it back out, and they bring it out near half court. Caverly, pressured by Duggan, now by Johnson. Swings it right. They bounce the ball to Conroy. Holding outside is Caverly. Swings a pass left side, a three on the way, and good by Alex Barazati. She's got 12 points. That's her first three, the fourth of the game for Red Bank Catholic. The ball goes through the hands of Landy at the other end. And it'll be Red Bank Catholic ball. Coming into the game is Tess Salazzo for Ocean City. And number of substitutions made by Red Bank Catholic, including my favorite player, name-wise, on all the rosters in the state tournament, Jackie Robinson, and appropriately they gave her number 42.
The question is, does she even realize it?
I don't know. She's supposedly a soccer player. Really, that's her number one sport. Into the backcourt, a violation against Red Bank Catholic. Taylor Price is back on for Ocean City. Aaron Mills, a 5'3" sophomore, checks in for Red Bank Catholic. I mean, if your name's Jackie Robinson, you're playing a sport, you got to wear number 42.
Well, you can't if you're in the Major League Baseball anymore.
Yeah, unless you're Mariano Rivera. Right side on the right wing is Schoenwald. Brings it out to Landy. Right side Johnson. Lobs inside to Schoenwald. Her turnaround is way strong. Salazzo with a nice rebound. Brings it out to the wing. To Schoenwald. Back to Salazzo. She is a Division I lacrosse player headed to Ohio State, who has been on 6 or 7 straight conference championship teams at Ocean City. Salazzo. Here's a three on the way from her. And she banks it in. Tess Salazzo.
Paul Baruffi, letting the seniors out here, some of the seniors out here on the court to close out the season.
Feed inside to Conroy. Her turnaround is off the rim, no good. And the ball's out of bounds to Ocean City. 29.8 seconds left, and it's 45-23. Red Bank Catholic. Ellen Feifel checks into the game for Ocean City. Piergross across half court. Schoenwald. Right side. Piergross. Here's Schoenwald from 18 feet off the rim, no good. And Jackie Robinson has the rebound. Across half court comes Cameron Lynch with the ball. And Red Bank Catholic dribbles away the final seconds, and they win it 45-23. It was 7-7 in the fourth quarter. But it was 19-4 in the third quarter that sealed Ocean City's destiny. The Raiders finished 26-5, and Red Bank Catholic goes to 29-1. They'll go after win number 30 on Thursday. We'll talk more about that. We want to remind you, if you live in Cape May County and you're having problems with an appliance, your next call should be to Ulmer's Appliance Service. Dryers, refrigerators, ranges, washers, dishwashers, disposals, you name it. Ulmer's can repair it, and they service most major brands. Ulmer's Appliance Service has offices in Ocean City, Wildwood, Seaville, and Sea Isle City. There's one close to you. Phone 609-399-4398 for more information. Ulmer's Appliance Service.
Somebody's going to come here and lose, whether it's by 22 or 2. Somebody's going to lose. I thought we fought as hard as we could. We just ran into a much better team.
Talk about the season as a whole,
It was great. I mean, they made history for our school. They gave me all they had every game. Great group of girls, and I just told them that I couldn't ask for 5 better seniors, and I'm very proud of them.
Julia's career coming to a close. Talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be different. It's going to be definitely different having to coach the team without her, but she's been a special player, and I really appreciate the fact that she was here and did all she did for the program.
You guys hung with them early. What was going on there?
I thought we were able to stay with them. They didn't get out in transition, and in the second half they got out in transition and got some baskets, picked up some momentum. They did a great job of converging on us anytime we tried to do something. They all handled the ball so well. That was my biggest worry, that they would penetrate and kick like they did. And they're very well coached, and we did the best we could. It just wasn't good enough.
Paul, can you talk about from an eye test? They're not the team that grabs you with their speed,
Right.
with feet, but their defensive anticipation, the fact that they jump past and
Yeah.
how much is that to deal with?
It's hard because I told our girls you got to step to the ball, and I don't think they quite understood how quick they were doing that. And so, you know, we tried our best, but they are deceiving in that way. But they play great team defense.
Right. Yeah, great season. Great
Thank
seeing
you.
you here.
Appreciate it.
Roof, I jumped in a little late, but what do you tell your girls in the locker room after this? It's the TOC is a setup where only one team's going to end their season with a win, and it's hard for them to kind of wrap their mind around that. But what do you tell them?
That's what I basically told them. I said, don't let this take away from what you accomplished. You made history for Ocean City. Somebody's going to lose this game. It happened to be us. It wasn't the way we wanted to go out, but I'm very proud of them.
They take it the way you wanted them?
I think so. I mean, they're crying in there obviously now, and they're upset, but they're kids. They'll get over it probably faster than I normally would. But you got to keep it in perspective and understand that they really achieved a lot.
It's got to make it a little easier going home with a state title.
Yeah, I mean, you want to come here, you want to play hard. I thought we did. We just ran into a team that was, better than us.
Really well, and I mean, even though we went off on a loss like this, we still have the pride that we have from that game, and I feel like we can leave with our heads held high.
Thank you. Congrats on a great season.
Thank you.
Talk about the way that they played you today. You guys sticking with them early, and then something changed?
They definitely handled the ball very well. They shot well, and they went by us way too many times and kicked it for 3 points, made the layups, dished it off, and that hurt us a lot. So.
Just the sheer number of girls on their team that they seem to have 7 or 8 girls that could, be starting caliber, and every one of them could finish at the bucket. Every one of them was tough on defense. How much of a challenge would that be for a team like that?
Well, it's difficult because even though you may foul someone out, they still have that girl to go to and the next girl, and that really defines a team because when you have that many girls to go to, it makes you a strong team. So.
How'd you like playing in front of that crowd tonight? They seem to be a pretty rowdy student section.
It doesn't really affect us because we're so used to it. Like when we played Seneca, I always emphasized they always brought a really big crowd. So, I mean, we're so used to it that we don't really hear it anymore.
And the last thing I'll just ask you is just reflect on your career.
I feel like I did everything I possibly could have. 1,000 points, 1,000 rebounds. I got 2 South jerseys. I got the state title, and I feel like I did everything I could have done for Ocean City High School. It's been a great 4 years.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
You guys better make the state title. Make it any easier? Is this one of the easier losses?
I mean, it definitely is, but it's frustrating. We all we're heading into this game with the same idea. Like, we're going to try our butts off, but, we were kind of seated lower. We were 3 seats lower than they're at, and we only had 4 losses all season, and it's hard to gain our 5th one after such a high. And I think the emotions right now, everybody's crying on the verge, but just because we had such a good season, and we're so sad to see it go. But seriously, we made history. Couldn't ask for much better.
Pretty big crowd here today. Their crowd was pretty loud. What was the experience like?
I mean, I used to get so nervous and choke up, but I mean, we're kind of used to it now, and it's definitely a lot, but you just kind of have to learn to work around it. You can either let it get into your head or not, and they single you out, so it's kind of, they're like, 35, you can't guard her, so I mean, it's a little hard, but you kind of just got to get it out of your heads, and then you hear our moms singing, so it's a little more encouragement and stuff, so it's not too bad.
And can you just reflect on your 4 years?
They're honestly amazing. I couldn't have asked for anything better. And being a captain of this year, I've never had such a close group of friends. We're not just teammates, we're best friends. When we went to Disney, I felt like I just went on a friend vacation. I'm speechless. This is my best season yet. I play 3 sports. I have a sport every season, and this is by far the best season